Lurking in the air is G. Harris goes back for it again to send the Blues forward again.
Living in their half so far, the Blues. Moody's kick scrubby, gets over a set of hands. Harris, clever, works it forward, just needs to sit here for G. On the third bite, she'll get it, stroll in. Blues with the opener. Tayla Harris involved early. Chelsea Randall.
How good was that? I mean, and she knew she had someone just sitting right in front, so a nice, easy little tap just to push it forward, gain that extra couple of metres, and we're able to pop it in front, straight into the goals there.
Chelsea Randall, fourth inside 50. Finally, the Blues was something to show for it.
Yeah, they worked hard just in that first couple of minutes there, and Tayla just a lovely little smart little tap forward there just to get that footy forward, and Georgia G with that goal there.
So Prasparkas heading towards over the head of Stevens. Kick had a little too much carry on it. To Harris, she spilt what she should have taken really with no pressure. Buttering up now, fighting for the footy. Gets it back towards Stevens.
Almost avoided the outstretched arms of Sparks. She goes off to Heron, who gets her.
She was sore last week as well. Oh, fellow co-captain is Harris.
What a grab.
The column for out of bounds on the full. So Blues to repel. Vernon the first gamer. Harris again starting to get involved in the contest early in this second term. Has to go to ground. Can't extract the footy here. Head boundary side, Georgie Parker with an update from the Dogs camp.
Yeah, so Gogos is done for the day. A little coy from the medical department as to what's actually gone wrong there with her right leg, but definitely won't be seeing her again today. But Coach Burke, though, is fairly happy with his team. Once they rode out those first 5 minutes and adapted to those wind conditions, they kept Carlton at bay, so he's pretty happy with his girls.
Thanks, Georgie, as Harris and Egan have a pair of possessions to find McAvoy.
Georgie Parker, just how much that breeze is playing a role down there on the ground.
So ball out to half-back for the Blues. The defenders have had plenty to do. Harrington's had 7, Pound had 9, Laloifi's had 9 as well. Ball goes down the wing. Stevens read it best.
Allow her players just to press the ball.
Still get a boot to it. Stevens used her hands well in the body work. Ferris, a hand pass to no one. Well, in the end, she's hand passed it to G, and G slotted the goal. That's her second for the day.
Hand to McAvoy, has to kick off a couple of steps. Downey with a 2-footer jump, clears a path. Harris swung, was it high? It was. And Tayla Harris gets her opportunity to involve herself in the game. Just copped a high one on the way through.
Stood strong though as the Dogs were coming at her. 1, 2 and 3, and still held strong.
2-2 for the season, 19-24 in her AFLW career. Finishes it off. Carlton putting a space on the Dogs.
A magnificent finish from Tayla Harris. That iconic kicking action that we can see once again. Just see the high tackle here. It's just come from Izzy Huntington. And Tayla went back, had the shot on goal, and that magnificent kicking action. Didn't even look like she had to try too hard, yet the ball still went over and above, straight through those goals. A brilliant effort by her.
It was okay for Sparkus. Smothered off the boot. Harris having to do the tackling work. She's applied good pressure today, Harris, when it has been in the forward line. An unusual position close to goal from her. Harris again having to butter up the second efforts. Wrapped up, ball trickles out the back. Dangerous position for the Dogs. Loins. Out towards Dalton. Lucky gamble, the goalkeeper was there. Has to go in and fight for the footy again. Brown on the ground, now in the Bulldogs' direction.
And that's why we love this wonderful game, because something like that from
Stevens gets the mark, and a neat kick inside 50.
Took an air swing. Huntington swamped Loins at the bottom of the pack. She's just sat on this and then realised, so got it out.
Horrible bounce for all concerned. Loins involved. Can she pick this ball up? Huntington over the top of her as well.
They go inside 50. Harris in front. With the ball at the deck and then wins it at ground level. Hand pass off to Prasparkas. Pokes it over the top. There's a couple to choose from. And G has her third for the afternoon.
Eyes darting from Vernon, who'll get to sing the song on debut. Off to Harris, who, as we mentioned several times, that role hunting up the ground. She's had 3 marks in this final quarter. It's given them that get-out-of-jail option. It's been a big week for Tayla Harris. She'll be happy to take the 4 points. She joins Georgie Parker.
Tayla, stressful game on the sideline for us. Was it just as stressful for you out there playing as for us back out?
It was stressful, but we had it under control. We trust each other, and we know that we've done the work in the preseason to be able to follow through with the whole game.
And Half's message at three-quarter time was to make sure you score. You did that brilliantly as a team. What was the difference in the wind conditions from quarter to quarter?
Yeah, the wind was very dominant, so when we were going this direction, it was pretty much stay as long as you can because it's probably going to go over the top. And then that direction, it was a pretty challenging wind, so the ball held up in the air. It was hard to read, but I think we managed it pretty well.
Well done today and enjoy this win.
Thank you.
Thanks, sir.
13 possessions, 4 marks and a goal for Tayla Harris. Another really important contribution. The Blues 21-point winners in the 3rd annual AFLW Pride game.